Good day, sir. Good day, classmates. Today I am going to report the strength training in Module 2. Strength training, also called weight training or resistance training, is an important part of any fitness routine which helps you make stronger and also builds muscle endurance. Strength training is a versatile type of workout that you can do almost anywhere. While it's a popular exercise option at many gyms, you can also build a robust strength training program that you can do in the comfort and privacy of your home. With strength training, you move your body against some type of resistance such as your body weights, free weights like dumbbells or barbells, resistance bands also known as resistance tubing or workout bands, resistance machines like cable machines, single exercise machines or multi-gym systems. What are the benefits of strength training? Research has shown that strength training can benefit your health and fitness in many ways. According to the Mayo Clinic, strength training may help build lean muscle mass, reduce body fat, burn calories more efficiently even after you've exercised, boost metabolism and make weight loss easier, increase bone density and improve bone health, boost flexibility and improve range of motion, improve brain health and cognitive functions, reduce the symptoms of many chronic conditions including back pain, diabetes, arthritis, and heart disease, improve posture, balance, and stability, raise energy levels, improve mood, and overall sense of well-being. What are the benefits of working out at home? A home-based exercise routine can be a super easy, convenient way of fitting in a workout without having to hit the gym because it will save your time since you don't have to travel and wait for the machine to be available. It will be a low cost since you won't have to pay for gym fees. You can work out anytime no matter the time of the day or night. Lastly, there's no pressure to keep up with those around you or to push yourself beyond what is comfortable since you have your own space.
Fitt, cardiovascular endurance. What is cardiovascular endurance? Cardiovascular endurance is the ability of the heart, lungs, and circulatory system to work together. Cardiovascular endurance is also used as a measurement on how well you can execute your exercises that is performed by the whole body at a moderate to vigorous or high intensity for a certain amount of time. When we are performing cardiovascular endurance, the heart pumps more efficiently and lungs work better. Blood volume and delivery system are improved. Heart pumps more blood, ligaments, tendons, and bones get stronger over time. Fat is also consumed as the energy source of the body. Incorporating FIT principle to cardio exercise. Frequency. It is recommended to perform cardiovascular exercise 3 to 5 days a week. Intensity. Intensity can be classified as low, moderate, vigorous, and high. Intensity is used to determine how hard you need to exercise when training your cardiovascular endurance. You must first figure out your maximum heart rate. In finding your maximum heart rate, you have to subtract your age from 220. Finding our maximum heart rate can help us track our fitness progress and determine our target heart rate. Finding the correct intensity. Cardiovascular development occurs between 70%, the lower limit, and 90%, the upper limit of your maximum heart rate. Your target heart rate zone or THRZ is how many beats per minute your heart should be beating at while exercising. Finding the target heart rate zone. Finding the target heart rate zone In finding the target heart rate zone, all we have to do is multiply our maximum heart rate into zero point 0.7, which is the lower limit, and for the upper limit, we have to multiply our maximum heart rate into 0.90. For example, a 15-year-old student who has the lower limit of 143.5 and the upper limit of 184.5 beats per minute. Determining exercise intensity. People who are sedentary with no exercise at all, their maximum heart rate while performing a cardiovascular endurance exercise should range to 57% to 67% of their maximum heart rate. People engaged in minimal activity, their maximum heart rate should range to 64 to 74 of their maximum heart rate. People who exercise regularly, their maximum heart rate should be 80% to 91% of their maximum heart rate. Finding our resting heart rate. The best time to find our resting heart rate is when you first wake up in the morning. Monitoring your resting heart rate is important for us to know the overall heart health. Normal resting heart rate is 60 to 100 beats per minute. Under 60 beats per minute can indicate that you are more physically fit and may be associated with better heart function. An above 100 beats per minute resting heart rate can reflect to exposure to stress, too much caffeine consumption, or an illness. Finding your pulse. We have two ways of finding our pulse. First is the radial artery. This can be done on the wrist by placing two fingers over the radial artery or inside the wrist on the side of the thumb. Next is the carotid artery, or we can use the carotid artery in the neck just below the jaw. Cardiovascular endurance time. It is recommended that you spend 20 to 60 minutes in continuous aerobic activity each time you train for cardiovascular endurance. But take note, the longer you are able to exercise, the more calories you will burn and more endurance you will build. Most of studies shows that cardiovascular training requires a minimum of 30 minutes 3 times a week to guarantee increase in cardiovascular endurance in about 8 to 12 weeks. Cardiovascular endurance type. Any aerobic exercise that uses large muscle groups for an extended period of time. Examples are step aerobics, jumping rope, stair run, cycling, swimming, and walking.
Good afternoon, classmate, and good afternoon, sir. This afternoon, I will be reporting about the flexibility in Module 2. What is flexibility? Flexibility is a degree to which an individual muscle will lengthen. In other words, how well you can stretch. Flexibility is important for injury prevention. Being flexible also helps your muscle to recover from exercise quickly. Having a full range of motions improves performance in other areas of fitness. So, what recommendations are given by the Fitt principle for flexibility training? We have four: frequency, intensity, time, and type. In frequency, at least 3 days per week, stretching all the major muscles and joints of the body. In intensity, stretch to slight muscular discomfort but not to pain. And time, each stretch should be held for at least 10 seconds or for multiple repetitions. And type, the last, stretch a variety of muscles and both the upper and lower body. When we stretch, let's remember the stretch safety. When you're working in stretching, always keep in mind the following. First, use correct stretching techniques as your teacher or knowledgeable adult if you're not sure. The second, always do a brief warm up before stretching, like a light walk, jog, or even skipping. Your muscles should be warm when you're stretching them. Third, stretch in a slow and relaxed way. Move smoothly, Do not bounce back or jerk when you are stretching. And stretch to the point of tightness, but don't push beyond that. Please avoid extreme discomfort. And the last, breathe normally. When stretching, don't hold your breath. What factors determine how flexible an individual is? One's flexibility is based upon the following uncontrollable factors. It is factors genetics, gender, age. But no matter what uncontrollable factors an individual face, one can improve his or her flexibility through a regular flexibility training program. What types of activities enhance one's flexibility? One of the examples is stretching, yoga, pilates, tai chi. Some types of dance and some swimming strokes. Others guidelines to follow static stretching, also known as a holding stretch. This is more effective and the most appropriate way to stretch. And ballistic stretching, also known as bouncing and stretch, can actually cause the muscle to tighten up rather than relax. And the stretching there is more rest for injury. Remember the following too. First, be sure a muscle is warm before you stretch. Second, be sure to breathe through your stretch. Exhale as you initially stretch. Don't hold your breath. Third, stretching muscles when they are cold or pushing too hard can lead to muscles pulse and injury. Fourth, it will increase your range of motions. Fifth, it will improve your posture. Sixth, it will help you to release the muscle tension. Seventh, it will reduce soreness. Eight, decrease risk of injury. And the last, increase relaxation.